Howdy! Earthquake watch in Europe. Really interesting. Not only that we have Genepouille, lava domes, pyroclastic cones, Mars, dormant. Last eruption approximately 6,000 years ago. And quite close to the volcano in France. Now let's turn it around a bit that we can measure approximately to the mark of the volcano. It's some 50, 44, 45 kilometers, okay? But nonetheless, 3 hours ago, 4.1 depth under the epicenter, 10 kilometers. We might get more info about that or not. So there has been 97 reports on that quake. 12 kilometers in depth. 172 reports. User reports. Let's check it out, what the people were saying. Hopefully there's something in English as well. So here you have the scale. About magnitudes. 1, 4, 5, 6, and then it goes up. So, la table de la cuisine, en carrelage, environ couche que ta kilo, a vibré par avec le. It was shaking. The table in the kitchen was shaking. It was a strange vibration my husband and I felt in the lower part of our bodies. There was no traffic outside and no electrical appliances. Okay. Bizarre. There, people aren't probably used to this kind of shaking there. Stone house was shaking for a few seconds. Husband was outside and felt it too. Rumbling with increasing sound and a sudden blast. Never experienced anything like this, so difficult to describe, especially in a foreign language. But you did quite a good job. Shower glass shaking, door shaking, etc. At home, sitting in a chair doing work, felt the chair vibrate and heard objects rattle. Faded away after about 5 seconds, but could still be heard behind. Again, bizarre. Really interesting. And obviously there is a smaller one 3 hours ago, 15 kilometers in depth, and this has been also at the same time 10 kilometers in depth. But there has also been one I think I saw at let's say mark of the volcano, because I think the actual volcanic region is much bigger than just this, what we have here with those cones, where you can take a look. And actually, there has been another quake. Let's just check those two. 4 hours ago, Curry Blast. 4 hours. This wasn't a Curry Blast. Where is it? I think it's here. I'm not exactly sure, or maybe it's this one. No. Because we were just watching craters, calderas of the volcano. And here is a quake 7 hours ago. Savony, Grisha, Switzerland. And I wanted to point out that we have Piz calderas. Let's have a look at Piz caldera. Maybe the name already indicates what we're gonna find if we can find it. Maybe it doesn't work now because that's the volcano application, and this doesn't really want to work with me now. But anyway, I made a video about this, or maybe even a few, about this Piz calderas. It looks like a caldera, like a volcanic caldera. Probably that's the reason why it got a name like that. And I have been talking about calderas in the Alps for many times. And now there's something going on in France, which is really interesting. Here are volcanoes and quakes, and as well here and here now. Let's see, there's more volcanoes all over the place. Many haven't been found yet, I guess. 1 kilometer. Wernigerode, Saxony. So this was approximately at the same time as the others. And I bet there is some thermal baths there or something. Mining operations. Brocken. That's a significant mountain. Yeah, it's a part of the mountain range. Okay. So mining operations. Here's a cave. We cannot click on these because we are in this earthquake application. Yeah, and there's a monastery. And I have been talking about this also many times. Do you think like churches are built on random places, just, by random coincidences? Many churches are built on ancient sacred places, which are made totally naturally. But people knew back then that they are like special places, and I wouldn't be surprised if it one day would come out that in many churches, like in the cellars underneath the churches, that there would be some springs or these kind of things, or interesting things from the ground. And there's sand caves. I don't know what that means. Walking trail with sandstone caves. And we are still really close to the proximity of the quake. Small caves. So this might indicate that we have some really interesting region here, which got hit by a quake. Now let's just check this out, what is going on there. Water. What a surprise. And it actually, I'm not really trusting those dots. I think they can be wherever. The quake might not have happened on exactly the spot of the point or of this mark. But that's all we have. Ja, Vogelschutzgebiet zwischen Wernigerode und Blankenburg. But I live it here. There's many things going on. Monasteries, castles all over the place, and minery. Water rains and earthquakes. So maybe this is a wake-up call what is happening in France, and we have to see how this will develop. Will they provide any more data? Or does it get shut off because there's too much stuff going on? They just don't provide us. But let's see. Interesting. It's not every day that you have two quakes from this magnitude in France. 4.1 and 4.1. Maybe they have been even bigger at the beginning, but we don't know because it seems that they have been felt in a large area. There is still some quake activity going on. Aquitaine. Aqua, water. I don't know, does it have anything to do with it? How is Madalena doing? There is a quake up here in the hills. Is it? Yes, 6 hours ago. Yeah, it might be winter. There's a lake. Interesting. There might be much more of these. But anyway, I leave it here. I didn't find now Madalena. Here is it. 18 hours ago. So this place is fluctuating. Interesting. But here is let's put 2 days. Otherwise, yeah, you see there's activity going on there. 2.2. 12 kilometers in depth. And especially this hill. There are a few hotspots at the moment in Europe which I am watching. And now we got a new one. Interesting. Thanks.